Well, hi again, you guys. Welcome to another edition of Curtis Collects Vinyl Records. We're going to play a great song that has a lot of super talented musicians playing on it. It's a song by Andrew Gold. You've heard it, you know it. We're going to talk about the rest of the records that I have by Andrew Gold. But the gold standard in the guy's catalog is Lonely Boy. It's from this album called What's Wrong with This Picture? And I'll flip it over a little bit later, and then I'll read the liner notes. But before that, let's go through and talk about some of the other records. You know, I rescued this one from the 50-cent bin. You know, I don't mind what shape it's in. I mean, I feel like I've got a good home for it down here. The cover's pretty trashed over on this side. This is All This and Heaven 2 on Asylum, Elektra Asylum, 1978. And not sure what's on this, haven't played it. This is Whirlwind, and he's got some great people playing on here. The guy's super talented. Seems like he really puts together a lot of great people. Here's just as an example, on Whirlwind he's got Rick Marotta, or Marotta, I think is a guy who's played a lot with Steely Dan, and some other guys I'm going to mention shortly who are terrific in their own right. But he really is so talented. I think when he was going to make a record, all the A-list session guys on the West Coast show up and want to sit in. So some really great stuff on here. This looks just like to be the eponymous Andrew Gold. I'm not sure. This is a demonstration, not for sale. Might have gone to a record. I'm sorry, a radio station. And I'm not seeing anything on here that jumps out at me about who's on it. But let's talk a little bit more about what's wrong with this picture. So of course we're going to play Lonely Boy. But I started reading through here, and it's kind of a who's who of this great West Coast. They weren't the Wrecking Crew, but they were pretty close to it. Guys like the great Russ Kunkel, everybody's go-to drummer, Kenny Edwards on bass, Waddy Wachtel on guitars. And when you hear the guitar solo on this, it's absolutely fabulous. It's one of the great guitar solos on a pop song ever. And over here, of course, we have, so on Lonely Boy, we also have Waddy Wachtel on that great lead guitar, and Linda Ronstadt, you might notice, on background vocals. And Russ Kunkel, Waddy Wachtel, oh, and Leland Sklar, of course, is on here somewhere. Great. So let's jump right into the song. I think it holds up really well, it being probably close to 35 or 40 years old already. that holds up pretty well. The guy, you know, anytime you see Linda Ronstadt's name, you know she's going to gather up. And I think Andrew Gold plays on some of her records too. And they gather up that great core group of guys that I mentioned, and they are incredible. That's terrific. In my book, that's just really solid. That's on point, and what a great guitar riff in the middle of that solo by Waddy Wachtel with Lonely Boy. Andrew Gold. Wow, love that song. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and we'll see you back here again soon. Thanks.